Hi, as part of our ongoing series on the Soapbox platform, Paul Heath took us through a series of demos. Today's demo is about automating common tasks.
Our research has shown that the vast majority of tasks that come into a service desk are repetitive tasks that in theory could be manual or automatically executed rather than relying on people to manually do that. If we can do that, that frees up staff time to work on more valuable activities.
Yeah, so what's the kind of repetitive tasks? These are the little run-of-the-mill daily things that people deal with.
Yeah, they're like password resets, or the example we're going to show today is getting maybe Wi-Fi access.
Oh, that's a big one. Everyone runs around asking, what's the password, what's the password?
Yeah, that's right, and these are things that systems are typically automating anyway in the back end, but so if we can connect or bridge the gap between a customer asking for something and the system automating something, that's the goal.
So that a human doesn't have to touch. Well, show me.
Yeah, let's have a look. Right, so let's have a look at a couple of examples. The first one we're going to look at is Wi-Fi guest access. So here we are on a Soapbox portal, and we might have a customer ask something like guest Wi-Fi access.
Right.
And Sofi, the virtual agent, pops up, understands that we're looking for a new Wi-Fi access for a guest. In this case, there's a unique code that we provision for the time period that the guest needs access for.
Okay.
So the first thing Sofi does is just confirm that that's what we're looking for. Yes, it is, and we can just type something like yep. And then it's going to collect the information from us to provision this request. So let's say, okay, who are you? Who is it for? It's for me, Paul Heath. What date? I can either click on these little suggestion boxes, or I could just type in let's say it's the 23rd of the 4th. I need that. And how long do I need it for? A week. Just confirming you would like a guest Wi-Fi access account for Paul Heath, active from the 23rd of April to the 30th of April. Is that right? Yes, it is. So what Sofi is doing now is going and picking up one of our intelligent actions, which we'll show you in a second, what that looks like from an agent perspective, and running an automation to provision that code. And then we have the Wi-Fi access, the SSID is global, and here's the passcode. So that's a simple example of how we can deflect a call from ever going into the service desk by capturing those requirements through natural language, through a conversational interface, and then picking up that, this is a Wi-Fi access request, grabbing that intelligent action, and then executing that. And that was done in, how long did that take? 30 seconds as opposed to maybe 30 minutes.
Well, that's really impressive, because the service desk didn't have to call IT to provision for the person and back and forth and stuff like that. It was just done.
Exactly, and as we say, Soapbox is all about getting work done faster and getting the business back to business faster. So let's have a look at another perspective, or automating tasks from another perspective. And let's say someone's coming in with an SAP password reset issue. So this is simulating a caller. So I'm a service desk operator taking a call. Let's say, who is it for? It's for who have we got in here? Eric, the employee. And we're saying there's a SAP session locked. Sofi's already recommended that there's an incident. She's also shown relevant knowledge. In this particular case, I'm going to say, and I'm not going to use that knowledge. I'm just going to go and classify this, and it creates an incident for me. And I want to show you how we've got an automated action to reset that SAP session. So if I have a look at my work activity, I've got this area called actions, and on the right hand side, Sofi's recommending a number of these intelligent actions to fire. Now if I'd configured this to automatically fire, they would have automatically fired, but in this demo I'm just providing the suggestion to the agent that they should fire these particular actions. So let's fire that one, which is checking the SAP session. And it is locked, so we can then fire the unlock SAP session, and it unlocks that session. Now obviously, if we do that enough times, we would automatically start to learn that behaviour, increase the tolerance or the threshold, and then I can go as my self-service user, go into the portal like we did before and have that action automatically fire, just like we did for the
and then
Wi-Fi access.
bypassing the agent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And what we'll show you in another session is how we can automatically resolve that call on first contact by either firing that action or applying that knowledge article, and it bypasses the assignment of the record to a second level person altogether.
That looks really impressive, Paul. But how are those actions created?
So those actions are created by the administrator. We ship a whole lot of out-of-the-box actions depending on the areas. Like we ship a whole lot of workday actions and a whole lot of AD, PowerShell type actions. But if you have access to a automation tool like a Mulesoft or a Node Red, then we're able to tap into your automation tools and just fire those actions from this interface. And the key thing that we're doing here is automatically learning which actions should be applied under which situation. By firing those actions, we're adding to the weighting. So next time we ran one of these, we would see these predictions increase in confidence. So it's really, what we're doing is giving you the ability to easily create the actions, but also be able to predict those to fire when it makes sense.
If you like what you saw, head on down to soapbox.ai and sign up for a demo today.